Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zach, this is Luke, and we're going to try some Fazoli's today. Luke isn't very experienced when it comes to pasta, and Fazoli's is right down the road, so I figure we can give it a try. He's had their breadsticks before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And their pizza. So for his main food, we'll still give a review on it. We got some pepperoni pizza and breadsticks. But to try some new things, we got their ultimate sampler. I don't guess you can see this, but we got chicken Alfredo, not chicken Alfredo, normal fettuccine Alfredo. We got spaghetti and meatballs. We got penne with meat sauce and lasagna. He hasn't had any one of these things. I think he's had normal spaghetti, but it was made by someone who doesn't know how to make spaghetti. So let's just go ahead and say he's never had any of these. But we don't know which to start with. Which do you want to try first? Now, keep in mind, before you answer now, so you're all there. These three with the sauce on them, they're going to be pretty much the same. Give or take some differences, but that fettuccine Alfredo, I think you're going to like it the best out of them. I don't know. Maybe you won't. Maybe you won't like any of it. I don't know. We'll see. What do you want to try first?
This one.
The fettuccine Alfredo. Okay, good choice. Now, I'm going to make you a bite because noodles are kind of, a learned skill. I haven't really learned myself, but probably better. So that's a decent bite. It's nothing too crazy, but it's just cheese and noodles. Here you go. Got some sauce on your lip. There you go.
I think that's really good.
See? Okay. See? We're doing good. Just cheesy noodles, basically. What do you score it?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. That's more than I could hope for. So, okay, 7 out of 10. Let me give it a try. I want to see. I mean, I've had this before, but it's been some time. So, give my opinion on it. You know what? 7's pretty reasonable, I think. I think 7's a good place for that because it is really good. Which one do you want to try next? Okay, so we're going for the spaghetti and meatballs next. Now, I'm going to stir this up a little bit because you know how they do. They just throw a glob of spaghetti noodles in there, then they spoon out a glob of sauce on top, plop down a meatball on it. So, tell you what, we'll get you a bite of spaghetti with the sauce on it, and then let you have a bite of one of them meatballs, because they're like one of my favorite things you can get from Fazoli's is their meatballs. Try to get that a little neater on here. Okay. Yeah, well, do your best. It's spaghetti. Sometimes it's a messy job here. Here, eat over your plate. What do you think? There's a lot of tasting happening. I can see it. You got a little bit, just a dudge on you.
I'd say 3 out of 10.
Not that good. So, tell me what you didn't like about it.
I didn't really like the sauce on it.
The flavor of the sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like the noodle flavor.
Yeah.
And just it tasted really bad.
I can understand that. Because the sauce is, the spaghetti sauce is a much more bold flavor than like the meat sauce that we got on the rest of the stuff over here. So luckily you won't have to put up with quite such a bold flavor. It's still gonna be there a little bit, but I can try to get you some bites that don't have so much sauce on them. But we did want to try some sauce. Now, let's get rid of this noodle here. I'll try to get most of the sauce off this meatball. I'll still have a little bit on it. Get rid of that noodle. This is difficult, okay? Bear with me. I'm trying, all right? Just have you don't have to eat the whole thing if you want, but take you a bite off that. You can just nibble off the back if you want, but if you like sausage, you're going to love this.
All right. Eight out of 10.
8, yeah. I think you might even rank it higher if it didn't have the sauce on it. I like the sauce on there, but personal preference.
All it is just sausage.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a ball of meat, like a sausage is. But let me give you my take on this. Okay.
I think you'll like it.
I'm gonna try the spaghetti first, because I put him through that. I can definitely see why you don't like the sauce. It's a very acidic flavor. It's not sweet at all. It's definitely unique to FAZOLI'S, I think. Very strong flavor. I'm not a huge fan of it myself, and I love spaghetti, but I'd put that at, I wouldn't even say that's like good. That's 4.5, I want to say. I wouldn't order this. But as for the meatball here, hang on now. Whoa, hang on. Oh. Yum. I love their meatballs. That's like a, that's a 9 out of 10. That's a 9 out of 10 food item right there. What do you give it, an 8?
Yeah.
It's good. Big good. All right. So, you get to choose. Do you want to do the penne pasta or the lasagna? The penne pasta is just like different shaped noodles with meat sauce instead of like this super bold sauce on there.
Pasta.
Okay. I'll try to get you just a reasonable sample of it.
Thank you.
Just one noodle. Yeah. Let me get that big old chunk of tomato off there. I know I'm not even a big fan of tomato, so I'll put you through that. But it's got a good amount of sauce on this one piece of penne. Very good. It's still got that same sauce flavor, but they put a lot of meat in this, and their meat is good, so it helps with it.
6.5 out of 10.
Yeah. What do you think? Tell me your thoughts on it.
The noodles okay, but I just don't like the little stuff inside the sauce.
The meat?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't expect that, but you never know. Everybody's got their own take on things. I'll give it a try and see what I think. I don't know if I've ever had FAZOLI'S penne pasta. I've always had their fettuccine alfredo and their meatballs. Okay, that's definitely a different sauce. It's still got the same flavor to it, but very much helped by the meat that's in there. I think, as Luke said here, it is better than the spaghetti, but not by a long shot. I would give that also a 6. That's a good take on it. It's not something that I would be excited to order at a place, but if I got it, I'd eat it. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to have to get physical with this because I want to get him a good bite of lasagna. That's all we've got left over here outside of our known tried and true foods.
Just not too much sauce.
Right, yeah, I'm going to try. Lasagna's real easy to scrape the sauce off of. Lasagna, if y'all don't know, you don't know, I've never said it on camera. Lasagna is one of my favorite foods. Has been for a long time. I don't know if Fazoli's counts as like best lasagna places ever. I've had their lasagna a few times, and I'm a big Rocco's guy. If you've ever heard of them, they're down the street. But maybe one day we'll try their food. Anywho, try to get them a nice little bite-sized square here.
What you
Dig it out of here. So Luke, lasagna is pasta noodles, basically, but shaped into sheets. It's a pasta noodle, but like 3 or 4 sheets of pasta noodle with cheese in between them. It's very simple, but very tasty. And I've got as much of the sauce off as I can, which has ruined everything. It's fallen apart. But I'll have a real small sample first because it's a itty bitty bite. But it's got the pasta noodle and the cheese in there that really makes a lasagna. If you want to give that a go, I'll prepare myself a sample. Thank you. That poor woman in the drive-thru didn't know what to think when I ordered all this stuff. She's like, "You want a whole pizza?" I said, "Yeah, of course I do." What do you think?
6.7 out of 10.
Okay, very respectable. What could be better about it?
The sauce.
The sauce, yeah.
Just that.
There wasn't a lot on that bite, but it's really flavor at Fazoli's. Just about everything at Fazoli's tastes like that, outside of those noodles and the breadsticks. Excuse me. Yeah. No, we're going to have to get you some proper lasagna, because Fazoli's ain't cutting it, okay?
No.
It's all right, but there's way better to be had. For sure. Okay, couple things left on the review bit. We're really taking up a lot of time. So, tell me what you think of their breadsticks.
The breadsticks. Let me just wipe some of the sauce off of it.
I'll already tell you, Fazoli's has like my favorite breadsticks on the planet. Just my favorite thing. That's a 9 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry.
I have the exact same for you.
Solid 9s. I don't know how they could make it better, but surely there's a way, I guess. I don't know. More butter and garlic. I don't know. Okay, I don't get it. But he's been dying to eat that breadstick this whole time. I had to, kind of fight him off of it. I'll try this pizza. I don't think I've ever had pizza from Fazoli's. I've only had their pasta stuff. And not all their pasta. You know, they got baked pastas now. They got specialty stuff going on there. We got a lot of material to work with there.
They also got pepperoni pizza pasta there.
Yeah, we saw that in the drive-thru. I don't even know what it is. Some sort of pasta with pepperoni pizza in it. I don't know. Let us bleep bloop it down in the comments what we need to go try there. I don't know what their menu has, really. Wow. That is so surprising. This is a pepperoni pizza. And that is way different than I thought it was going to be. I was not expecting that at all. It's got a really sweet flavor to it. I can hardly even taste the pepperoni, but it's there and it helps. It's good. That's a good pizza. I really like that. Try your pizza. Tell me what you think.
All right.
Man, you wolfed down that breadstick. There's more, We got plenty.
Easily the second best pizza I ever had. 10 out of 10.
Y'all hear this? Hey. All right.
Easily.
Sure. It's good pizza. It really is. I'd give it a 7.5 because it's a little on the sweeter side. I know. He's a big sweets guy. I'm not a big sweets guy. I do like sweet stuff, but I would prefer a more hearty flavor. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but it is a good pizza. That's good 7.5 out of 10 for me. personally. Some people probably, rolling in their grave right now being like, he said what? Anyway, that's my take on it. Second best pizza you've ever had? He's a pizza aficionado.
Easily second best
Right.
pizza.
He's a big Domino's guy.
No, nothing can beat it.
We'll see about that. We got lots of material to make videos, so we'll see if we can't find you a pizza that beats Domino's. And I need people's help, because if you know of a place that's in the northeast Kentucky area, East Kentucky, that does like really banging pizza, I need to know about it, because this kid's convinced that Domino's is the best there ever was, and it is really good. It's one of my favorite pizza places. But surely to God, there's got to be something better. What if there's something out there that's even better?
Just what if?
How great would that be?
Whoa.
Yep. So anyway, that's our review. Leave lots of comments telling me what I need to get into next and what we should try next, because it's a real hard struggle deciding what we're going to do.
You can like if you want to, subscribe if you want to. You don't absolutely have to.
You heard it here. Like and subscribe. Do it now.
No.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back soon with a new video doing something. I don't know what. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.